Today, we're going to talk about where to keep your down payment savings for a house. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Master Money. My name is Andrew. I'm the host of the Personal Finance Podcast and founder of Master Money. And today, we're going to talk about where to keep your down payment on a house. Now, one of the biggest things you want to do when you're saving up for a house is making sure that you're preserving that money. And the last thing you want to do with that money is put it into an investment where if the market gets cut in half and you're ready to buy a house, your money is cut in half and you can't go buy that house when you're ready to go. So what you want to do is be able to protect that money so that it's ready to go when you're ready to buy a house. And one of the biggest things that people want to do when they start saving for a down payment is put that money in an investment because they know the money will grow faster when you invest the money. But the biggest piece of advice that I can give you is to not invest money that you're going to use for short-term savings. And that goes for anything, for your emergency fund, for a down payment on a car, or a down payment on a house. What you need to be doing with that money is preserving it and ensuring that that money is safe. Now, I know it's not the most efficient thing, it's not the best thing for the money, but you want to make sure that the money is there when you need it. So let's jump into it. Where are the 3 places that you can keep this money and ensure that that money is safe? Number 1 is a high yield savings account. Now, what a high yield savings account is, it's an account, usually they're online, but sometimes your local bank can have it as well. But it's a savings account that just has a higher interest rate than other banks. Now, is this something that you want to keep your long-term retirement money? Absolutely not. You want to make sure that you're investing that money. But it is a place to park short-term money when you're saving up for things like your down payment on a house. Why? Because at least you get a little more interest rate than your typical savings account at your local bank or the big market banks. Now, at the time I'm making this video, interest rates are extremely low on savings accounts. So you want to just look around and see which ones have the best interest rate and are a reliable bank. There's a number of them out there, from Ally to Capital One to CIT Bank. All are fantastic, but making sure you know and understand the reliable bank and ensuring that you keep this money in a safe place is extremely important. The second place to keep your money would be certificates of deposits, or better known as CDs. And what CDs are, it's a place that you can park your money in a bank and they give you a little bit of a higher interest rate for you to keep it there for a longer period of time. So if you know that you're not going to buy a house within the next 5 years, then a CD may be an option for you, specifically if you can find a CD at a local bank where the interest rate is much higher than a high yield savings account. If the interest rate is the same as a high yield savings account, then I would definitely keep it in a high yield savings account. Why? Because the money is more liquid in a high yield savings account, meaning you can grab that money whenever you want. You can pull it out and start using it. Whereas in a CD, it's locked in there, and if you try to take the money out before the CD matures, then you're going to face penalties, and that's the last thing you want to do, because those penalties are going to eat away all those interest rates that you were working so hard and your money was working so hard to build up. The third place to keep your money is in a money market account. Now, what a money market account is it's very similar to a high yield savings account. It typically has a higher interest rate than your traditional banks, but it also allows you to have a debit card and checks inside of that account. Now, why is this great? If you find a house that you love or you need to utilize that money quickly and you need to write a check, then that is a fantastic tool to have to make sure that you can actually jump on that opportunity. Specifically, if you're a real estate investor or something along those lines, then maybe you would need something like a money market account so that you can jump on opportunities as they arise. Now, out of these 3, which one would I personally choose? Well, I would personally choose either the high yield savings account or the money market account, because the money is more liquid in those accounts and the interest rate doesn't matter as much for me because I know this is a short time period that I'm saving this money up. And I'd rather not have it locked in a CD in case I find a house, or maybe you meet someone down the line who wants to sell their house and they have a great opportunity in place for you. So I like to have the money more liquid. So those are the 2 options that I would personally choose to ensure that my money is ready to go when I need it. Listen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on this video as well. And here are 2 more videos that I know you're gonna love. We're gonna have a ton more real estate content coming out as well. So make sure you're subscribed to check out that content, and we'll see you on the next video.